Everybody, welcome to your Tuesday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday to show you a fun new project. I am just going to chit chat for a minute until it shows up on our news feed. I do apologize that I am a few minutes late. I was on a Zoom call and it ran a little bit later than anticipated, but I am super excited. And it doesn't show that it is live yet. So hopefully if you're just logging on and you can hear everything, let me know. I do apologize. I was late. Okay, so you can hear. Good. I had my earbud in because I was in the house on my Zoom call while I was eating dinner. And then I brought it out and it's sitting beside me. So I was making sure that it wasn't echoing into my computer. So hello, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a great day. My son-in-law texted me earlier this morning and he said, can you come over and take a nap with the baby so I can go to the gym? I literally dropped everything I was doing and ran over and took a nap with the baby. So I was super excited.
My name is Sarah Edwards.
Sorry, it just logged on to my iPad. So yes, we are live and ready to go. So today's project is another gift card holder. And I know I've done them the last few days and hopefully you guys aren't super annoyed with them yet, but I love doing gift cards. And this one is one that I actually have never seen. I saw a card similar to what we're going to be doing, but I transformed it into a gift card. So I am so excited to show you guys that. So I'm still crafting. Oh, you're still crafting more Christmas cards? Oh, yes. My Christmas cards are actually in the house and I told Bo this earlier today that I was going to be up a little bit late because I need to get my gift card or my Christmas cards in the mail this weekend. That's my goal, is to try to finish those. Okay, let me point you down and we are going to make 2 cards today, hopefully, if you guys like them. So let me bring in the card. So it's very simple on the outside. And I did that because I wanted to focus on the designer series paper. So the designer series paper, I didn't even bring it over here, but I loved it. So any of our designer series paper would work as your focal point. You would just want to change up the ribbons and the rhinestones to whatever you are working with. So you're going to untie the bow and then you're going to open the card. And it's a beautiful card. It just says Jingle All the Way. And my gift card did fall out, but that's okay. And then you're going to open it up and you can write your sentiment right here. But then your gift card is hidden on the back. So this is the original one that I did. And I didn't make the little gift card tab super wide just because I wasn't quite sure. So the dimensions, I redid the dimensions to make that a little bit thicker. So the gift card will stay in a little bit better. But that is what I'm going to show you guys how to make today. I thought it was super duper cute. Okay, I didn't say hi to people. I'm a little discombobulated. If you just logged on, I was on a Zoom call earlier and I had to hang up with the Zoom call so I could come and join the live. So hopefully I have everything over here because I'm a little out of sorts. Okay, so what you're going to need, I do have my little sticky note here with all of my dimensions. I'm just going to set that to the side. If you want to screenshot it, you can, but I will go over everything. So just like the last couple cards we did, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's our back piece to it. And then we have a piece of 12 by 12. And I am using the Peaceful Prince, I believe is the name of it. I didn't bring it over, but any of our designer series paper would work for this. As well as, even if it wasn't Christmas, you could do your birthday cards out of this as well. And I used the Stitched So Sweetly dies, and I have one in basic gray, and one of the larger ones in our basic white, and then a smaller one in basic white. So literally, there is hardly any cardstock and designer series paper for this card. Okay, so let's bring in the scoring tool. Let me get all this out of the way. So I did put the dimensions up top as well. So it's 5 1/4 by 12, and we're going to score it at 4, 5 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, and 8. So I'm going to set that aside, bring all of this in, and I'm lining up my 12-inch side. Let me grab my scoring tool. So I'm lining up the 12-inch side, and we're going to score this at 4, 5.5, 6, 6.5, and 8. So if you guys noticed, I posted earlier about my W's, and that did take me a little bit to figure out because I needed to make sure I spelled the word right because I put the quotations in front of the W's that I capitalized. So that was a little bit hard for me to do, but hopefully you guys got a kick out of it because I thought it was super cute. Okay, so we're going to fold this in half. And then I'm going to flip it around the other way. Sorry. And then our next score line, we are going to fold backwards. Give that a good crease. And then our last score mark is going to go this way. And I did have it right the first time. I'll get this right one way or another. There we go. So I want this on the outside. So we're going to fold back and forward. And be gentle with your designer series paper when you are creasing it, just because it's a little bit thinner than our cardstock. So this is where I got my W. Oh, hold on. I forgot to score one. I told you I was kind of a bit of a mess today. Okay, there is our W. Hold on. Something's not quite right. Let me figure it out. It's the last time I'm going to do a Zoom call when there we go. I need to be on my Facebook Live. There we go. Okay, do as I say, not as I do. There are our W's. I knew I would get it. So you're going to fold we'll do another one. I'm just going to leave it alone. We're going to finish this one, and I have another one we can do. Okay, so there is that. So I'm going to open this up, and originally what I wanted to do is I wanted my gift card to hang out sideways, but it extended the card. So I ended up having to do it this way. So I am going to open it up, and I'm going to leave my gift card right on the inside so I can grab my tear tape. And I'm just going to pull off a smidgen of the tear tape. And I'm going to put a piece on this side. And I'm going to put a piece on this side. There we go. So now we can remove the gift card because we know it's going to fit in that little slot. Pull our little tear tape pieces off. There we go. And then we're just going to smash this together. So now our gift card is going to slide in there. Oh, that fits so much better. Literally, it will not even come out. So I'm glad I made that a little bit thicker. So there's that. And I wanted to bring in some of our ribbon. And I think I cut 18 inches off. I didn't bring my ruler. Oh, I do have my ruler. I'm just going to cut off 18 inches. You can do a little bit less or a little bit more. I know usually I don't wrap my ribbon all the way around, but this one I did just because I wanted to make sure it was super secure. So I'm going to grab a piece of tear tape and I'm going to put it right in the center of the back. Peel this off. And I always line up my two pieces. And then I know that's the center, and I just try to eyeball it so it's in the center of the back of my card. That's a little cattywampus. Thank you for all the hearts and the thumbs up. I can do more than one thing at a time, but apparently today I can't. So I'm going to put adhesive on the back side. But good thing I cut and prepped for 2 of these. Our next card won't be such a hot mess. And you just need to be careful when you're going to lay this down that your ribbon doesn't touch. So I'm going to bring in my card base. And I'm literally going to line this up and place her right in the center. That's how easy this gift card holder is. Literally, there is nothing to it. So now I'm going to open just the front flap up, and I want to place the basic gray. I only want to put adhesive on the one side, and I actually did use tear and tape for this as well because it's only being held on by this piece of tape, literally. So I wanted to make sure it was super duper sturdy. So I put a piece of tear tape just on that side. If you put it on the whole thing, you're going to attach your gift card to the backing of this piece of paper. So I'm literally just going to kind of center this, but making sure that the gift card stays on the back side. And then I have my piece of basic white. So now I'm going to open the whole thing, and I want to line this up. I'm not going to overlap it, but I just want to make sure when I close my card, well, it's getting stuck on that little guy. Well, come on. Okay. This really, I don't know why it's being such a pill today. Hold on. There we go. It was bent on the other side and it wouldn't fold. So when I close it, it is going to cover it up. That was my logic behind that. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on here, and I'm just going to center it along these edges. So now when we go to put our gift card in there, it is going to close perfectly. See, it does close, I swear. It's just not my day, apparently. Okay, and then my extra piece of basic white, and it's the Stitched So Sweetly dies that I used. I am going to stamp Jingle All the Way. There we go. And I brought in some of our pretty red rhinestones. And I want to put a couple on here just to kind of fill in a little bit of the gap. And now we can glue this down. Right here. And I think the designer series paper on this card speaks volume. So when you go to tie your bow in front, you can then sprinkle, you could even sprinkle some of the clear rhinestones on top of the stars that are in the sky. I think that would be super pretty. And I wanted to just add a couple of our red rhinestones to the tips of the trees. There's 1, 2, and yes, I know the ribbon is covering it, but I'm going to put one there as well. So there you go. Super easy peasy gift card holder that actually is super wow card, I think. So when you open it, if you don't do these 2 extra score marks on the back, you could make this card and it not be a gift card. This piece is just going to be a little bit longer. So you could definitely do this card where you see both sides of the designer series paper and it not be a gift card. But how cool is that? Like when somebody opens this card, they're going to be like, oh, that's super pretty. And then when they flip it over, they're going to see the gift card on the back. That's why I think it is so much fun. Okay, let's do another one. And hopefully we can get through this one without laughing at me and making mistakes. But that's okay. That's what makes us all human. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to take this next score mark, fold that back, and this piece is going to come up. We're essentially making a W, and I think I did fold that backwards again, but we will fix it, I promise. Just maneuver the paper until you have a W in there. Apparently I am not with it today, so yes. So let's just maneuver the paper until we have the W. Oh, no, that was right. Maybe not. Let's place this down. I think that's my problem is, there we go. Oh, geez. What do, right? Go with the flow. Give that a good crease. And there's our W's. Oh, I swear to you, I should probably do another video and post it so I can really show you guys that it's not as difficult as apparently I'm making it. So I'm going to line that up, but I'm going to open this up, grab the tear tape, set that in there again just so I can make sure I'm not going to glue my whole gift card holder closed. In class on Saturday, one of the ladies did that. She's like, I didn't want that to be a gift card holder anyways. So they would never know if you accidentally glued this closed and you could still mail it out. Okay, now we're going to smash that together. And while this is laying like that, I am just going to go ahead and bring my pieces in and do the same thing. Peel the backing off. Oops. Oh. Okay. I saved it. I totally saved that one. You know what? If we can't laugh at ourselves, then we shouldn't be doing this line of work. Okay, bring in our extra scrap piece. Bring in my real red. And I just inked this up, so it is definitely vibrant. And if you didn't want to put so much in your sentiment on the inside, you could definitely stamp something else on here. I think in this set I didn't bring it over. I think it says ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. So you could totally stamp on this piece as well. One of my girlfriends was like, I need a great big sentiment for the inside so there's not a whole lot to write. I always laugh when she says it. It's kind of true. But if you like to write, we give options. Okay. So put some adhesive on this. And if you do an assembly line with this card, you could literally whip a ton of them out in no time. Bring in my rhinestones. Here they are. Let me get my little poker tool. So I'll put one up top, one at the bottom. There we go. And our gift card is on that side, so when we close it, now you can't see your writing underneath it. So there's that. Let's flip that bad boy over, and I will cut a piece of ribbon. I have my ruler sitting here on my chair, so I'm just going to do it from my chair. Bring a piece of tear tape in. There we go. Give that a good press so you can peel the backing off. Line up the edges so you can find the center of your ribbon. Lay that right down. And then bring in, and this is the thick basic white. And it's the normal size card, so this will fit inside of our envelopes with no problem at all. Hold these little guys. Lay it down. And I'm probably going to just put my rhinestones on there first, just to give that tombow a tad bit of time to adhere. So if I don't want to pull too tight and then it wiggle and I lose my placing. There we go. It doesn't take long to dry, so hopefully it is. Tie your little bow. And I'm never very good at tying a bow on a card like that, so it might take a little bit of practice. So there you go. Let the designer series paper sometimes do the talking for you. because I think it's absolutely phenomenally beautiful. Even if you did, I have some of the polished pink. Even if you didn't want to do red and you could do the polished pink with the polished pink ribbon or the rhinestones, the possibilities are endless. You could do gorgeous grape. Whatever your favorite color is, make a ton of these bad boys. Super easy and fun. And remember, if you don't do the score marks at the 5.5 and the 6.5 inch mark, this would just be a regular card. So you would want to score it at 4, 6, and 8. It would be a normal, beautiful card where you could see both sides of the designer series paper. But I switched it up to make it a gift card holder. So let's open it again for you. And then you can write your sentiment. And there it is. It's a little extra surprise in their card. And hopefully they open it up the whole way. Otherwise, we don't want them to throw their gift card away. Okay. Thank you so much for 1, me being late, and 2, me fumbling through that Facebook Live. That actually hasn't happened in a while. I will tell you, while I was on my Zoom call, I was carrying everything out, and I had a Trenta iced tea in my hand. Well, it was in my hand. It literally dropped all over my floor into my pre-order that just arrived, so I had to quickly clean all that up. So I probably need to come out and mop tomorrow because my floor is going to be pretty darn sticky. So I did have a lot going on within those last 5 minutes of starting a live. And on Thursday, I promise I will come out early and be relaxed so I don't fumble through my live. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys liked today's gift card. I actually haven't seen a gift card like that, so I was super excited to show you guys. Okay, if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. I did forget to mention, tomorrow is free shipping. So Stampin' Up! Is offering free shipping for 24 hours only on any orders over $50. So if you're a demonstrator, get on there and order all your paper. It's free shipping. It's an amazing deal. If you're a customer and want to be a demonstrator, definitely reach out to me. I'll totally help you do that. Or if you just need some cardstock or designer series paper to make these beautiful cards and some matching ribbon, tomorrow is free shipping, so it is a great opportunity to get more for your money. Okay, we will talk to you guys soon and have a great evening. Bye-bye.